there's no question when it comes to game cameras that we all agree how beneficial they can be. I mean, you know, they can do the work for us when we're not there. They don't mess up the woods. But the challenge, you agree with me, is that the cost, if you want to run a number of game cameras on
especially a higher end, with infrared, with no flash,
it's tough, I mean, and so that's honestly been a challenge for us, is having a number of good quality game cameras on a number of pieces of property to be able to know what's out there, through the beginning of the season and throughout the season when you're chasing a quality buck. Wild Game Innovations have come out with a game camera that actually is an unbelievable price. I mean, they've got several game cameras that's under $100, and so you got your IR camera and then your regular strobe camera that I know you guys are going to talk about. But that is, I mean, that's just taking it to a whole different level from a consumer standpoint, for anybody who's wanting to use the technology. So, the cameras we're talking about today are the IR4 infrared, and then just the regular strobe. And they've got a lot of the basic features and stuff of many of the game cameras out there. They may not have as many bells and whistles. They may not have the megapixels of some of these top-end game cameras, but just from an all-around functionality standpoint, I don't think you can go wrong with them.
Exactly. Sometimes a picture of the deer is a picture of the deer.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically just trying to monitor your herd, what you've got, how big the deer is, trying to get a pattern. So, I mean, these are 4 megapixel cameras. I think those are great. And like you said, for the price points, you can't beat them.
No, and again, not to take anything away from some of the great game cameras out there that we've used and we sell on the website, and we'll use some of those. But, if you're in a scenario where I think, listen, you need to get 2-3 game cameras out there. In some cases, you can buy 3 game cameras for the price of 1 and have more eyeballs out there,
exactly,
to help you scout. And if you open up, this is that IR4 that we were talking about, and it's just
pretty simple,
yeah, functional, and it does everything that you need, from setting up your picture, your delay, and just makes it real easy for you. And to me, I like it simple, not complicated.
Right. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Real simple. You can adjust your different settings from your clock, date, photo, the delay, adjust up and down your power. So simple, doesn't require a ton of batteries, and again, it's going to get the work done for you. You slip in your SD card right here, shut it, and you're off and running.
The thing that we like to do is we like to leave areas alone as long as we can until we're ready to hunt. But at least while we're gone, where we're not constantly going back scouting that spot, we're out of there, And and we all know you're going to have some nocturnal bucks. You're going to have some bucks that change their travel patterns, and a lot of times when you can go out there and you can get in, check it, and and get out.
They're just so much fun. I remember the first one I got like 15 years ago, and really it's just when trail cameras first came out, and I saw one in a North American Whitetail magazine or something, and I couldn't stand it. I had to try one, And they used the old 35 millimeter film, and I couldn't wait. I'd go get it 1 hour developed, And my wife would fuss at me because I would pay that extra to get it in 1 hour because I wanted to see what was on it so bad. But just getting to see what kind of deer you got. I mean, there's nothing more exciting than going and checking your camera and sticking your card in there, and looking at the pictures, and there's a monster buck. So they're just a lot of fun. They make hunting fun. They make the off season more fun. And I mean, you can't. Everybody needs to use it as a tool for helping you kill big bucks, and they're just fun.
No, absolutely. So like I said, I mean, a lot of great, digital game cameras out there, a lot to choose from. We've used a lot of them, had a lot of success. But again, if you're looking for a game camera that's got a lot of features, but at a very reasonable price point, I mean, these Wild Game Innovation cameras, I don't think you can go wrong. I mean,
I mean, and that's just it. I mean, the quality's still there, and you're not paying that. And when you can go out, like you say, and and there's cases where you could buy 3 or 4 of these for what you'd pay for one.
Yeah.
You know, and that's that many more eyes in you know, in the woods for you.
That's right.